Good morning, everybody. This is Gordon, and welcome back to my shop. Today, I'm not going to talk about techniques, or we're not going to do any repair. I'm just going to talk about materials, and actually, it's maybe more of a gloat. I just want to share with you some of the materials that I brought home this week in my travels. I'm super excited about it. So, before we even put it to the saw or start cutting it up, I wanted to share it with you. And what I did is I acquired some ebony. And so for this first piece, and again, this was an unplanned purchase. So I was kind of out there. I came across this opportunity, and I bought two pieces of material this week. And the first one is a West African ebony. So this is referred to as a pale moon. It's got some super awesome colorations in it. The dimension, I had to take a calculated guess here, but I was hoping that I had the thickness, height, and width that I needed to get a couple sets out of this. And these are going to be replacement totes and knobs for my Stanley hand planes or for sale. So I just wanted to share this material with you, but check that out. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love this, and it's so dense. But that is going to make some beautiful totes, and I'm just setting a number 2 in front of it there. As you can see on this piece, we're going to fall a little short, so we're not going to be able to get some of the bigger totes in terms of what you're commonly going to find on a number 5, but we'll definitely get some number 2s and number 3s out of this. What I'm excited about with regards to this guy, of course, is that we are going to be able to, with the width or thickness rather, we're not only going to get some high knobs out of it, but if I needed to, like with this little guy who needs some love, we would be able to get a low knob out of this as well. So I've got the thickness. I love this texture and the coloration on this West African ebony. So we're going to put that one to use. So there's the first one. Beautiful piece of wood. More to come on that one. Next up is where we blew the bank. And this is going to be a New Guinea Ebony, and it's spalted. So I'll give you a close-up of this here in a second. But once again, unprepared and not really having any way to measure this, I took a calculated guess. And not only are we going to be able to get some 2s and 3s out of it, but we've got the height. And I know that we'll be able to do some of the bigger totes as well if we need to. Once again, the width works for me. I can do high knobs, low knobs. We're going to have to lay this out very, very well and make sure that we're not going to waste anything at all. So super excited about this acquisition. And once again, this material is so dense, and I just love the feel of it. So let's take a little bit closer look just to give you an idea in the light. Now, the beauty of this, of course, is once we start working with it, we're going to give it a couple weeks to acclimate, make sure that it's accustomed to my climate here. But we're going to have a lot of opportunity to do some really super colorful stuff. And with it spalted and super solid all the way through, I'm not worried about any impurities or texture here or inclusions. I think that we're going to have a lot of fun with this. And this natural stripe, there's like a solid black ebony stripe going right between the high and low tones. We've got some little rift going on in here. So this is going to make for some beautiful, beautiful pieces. I'm super excited about it. Of course, I want to start cutting into it right away, but we're going to have to let that wait. So that guy's going to sit for a while. And then last is an acquisition that I was able to come up with, and these are all Brazilian rosewood. I bought these online. They were destined to be steak knife handles, and now they're going to be Stanley hand plane repair parts. So this is Brazilian rosewood, and these will be great for chip repairs, knob. We chip out the base of the knobs a lot of times, so this will give us something to work with. And horns, even if we can graft some pieces together or do some fillers, we can make horns from this. But I just love the sounds of these. It's practically musical. Maybe we'll have to make something else fun out of it, but I doubt it. We're going to hold on to those. I'm kind of a hoarder when it comes to totes and knobs. So Brazilian rosewood, destined to be repair pieces for Stanley hand planes. So there you have it. I can't wait to get into the shop this weekend. We're gonna have to let the ebony sit for a few weeks. So again, I want it to acclimate, but we've got a lot of fun stuff ahead. So stay with me, subscribe, give it a like, and I'll get into some instructional stuff this weekend. Thanks, guys.